What's good, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you haven't done so, please hit like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss shit. And if you would, comment a little bit, man. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to speak your piece in here. This is a grown up place, and we do grown up shit here, like make money. You made money. Let's go. I don't know if that was loud. I'll try it again. You made money. That's a little bit louder. I fixed my sound effects. Let's see if this is louder. That was a round of applause for everybody who's in strong. What's up, y'all? So I got some interesting shit tonight. There's been some developments along the way, some things that have happened and some things that haven't happened, and we need to talk about it. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me adjust my camera real quick right here. I don't know why this always happens. My camera gets a little bit out of funk. I got to get a nicer camera, I think. I don't want to spend the money on it because I'm a cheapo, but I think I'm going to have to do it. So, all right. Let's see who else all in here real fast first. But we got a lot to go over tonight, and I'm going to try to pack it all in an hour while being semi-entertaining. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we're going to try. Let's get to it. Tremaine the Great. What's up, my guy? Good to see you on here. Joe D. and Hale. What's up? To the moon. What's up, Samson Simpson? Daniel Warren, good to see you, brother. Leadhead TLC. Finally got home early enough to catch another one of these live streams. Good to see you, dude. Ignacio Cervantes. He says, hi, y'all first. Nope, you weren't first. Too close, though. The real no catcher, Tony Ruiz. What's up, my guy? John Martin, good to see you. China Matt says, if you can buy plots of land on the moon for $20 an acre, that puts the price on the moon of $180 billion, which is interesting that you bring that up because astronauts found out after they went the second time to the moon, they brought back moon rocks, that moon rocks have this interesting element called helium 123, helium isotope 123. And helium isotope 123 creates a massive amount of energy when it's burned. So, curiously enough, when George W. was president, he actually talked about going back to the moon and bringing back barrels of moon rocks to test this more. So, not only is it $20 an acre, but it's extremely valuable because the helium isotope 123 is created because of solar radiation. So, interesting factoid for you that doesn't matter at all. I'm full of useless information. Danny Carney, Danny Deep Pockets. Good to see you, brother. Ryan McDonald, what's up, dude? Galaxy Sector, what's up? Pops, good to see you back from Vegas. I bet he's about half dead. Miss Beverly, as always. The Queens, Yvonne's in here too. Good to see you, Yvonne. Your camera looks fine. Put that money to use in strong. I know, right, bro? I gotta do it. I don't wanna. Kelly Slade, another queen. What's up, Kelly? Oscar DOG, good to see you. Here's a new person, Giuliano Malatti. Julian, what's up, Julian? Slam, good to see you. Bill Ash, good stuff. What's up, Justin? I got it right that time. I knew it was Justin this time. What's up, Darth? Lots of dockers in here, bro. We're docking in full speed. So let's get to it. First things first. Strong. I used it for the thumbnail, and I put 8:30. Oh man, that's crazy. And after I put the thumbnail up and I posted the video up for a live stream to come up, the damn thing went all the way up to almost, well, over 900. 90. Oh, Jesus Christ. 916. Shut your face, dude. It's a wick, not a close, but still incredible. Incredible. This thing has far surpassed anything I expected to make. I had no idea that this thing would make me that much money, but it has. And it continues to absolutely blow my mind. I don't know how else to describe it. So I've got my nodes. A lot of people have their nodes. It's quite interesting. It just makes I don't know how long this is going to last. But like I told everyone else, I've been taking and making my gains and moving them to the side. So first things first, let's look at the month. I like to start on the high time frames. Why? Because the high time frames run the show. Said this a zillion times, okay? I say it all the time because it matters. It matters a lot. When we see the high time frames, the bigger moves look really wicked on the daily and the 4 hour, stuff like that. It looks like, oh my God, it's pump. Well, if you look at the monthly or the 3 month, it doesn't look that way. It looks normal. This is a normal looking chart here, okay? But it's also exaggerated in the fact that it's a monthly chart, not a daily chart. So it's on the Uniswap pair, Nick, on CoinTrader. Some people like Dex tools better, and that's fine. They're pretty similar. Either way, what we see here is this thing's been over the AEMA. It's flying through the moon here. It's not really moon. It's heading to technical points here, but it's already broken one of them, which was 784. And if you really get super technical way that you can, it'd be like 780. But I called it 800 because I like good round numbers. Either way, we have a clear break of all-time high into price discovery. Price discovery is extremely technical. It's one day at a time. We have to monitor this one day at a time. Take what we get and work with it. So on the weekly, it's no different there at all. We get to see a little bit more price action. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, and this could be the 5th point here. Usually you get 5, and that's about it. It could do more, but gosh, you would expect a pullback at some point here. If we look at indicators, obviously it hasn't been a sale since May when it turned right back around to become a buy, and that's just on the weekly. It threw you a buy signal on the weekly way down here at $36. We just didn't know about it then. Wish I did. I didn't know about it until $75, but I'm still glad I got them at $75 because it's damn near 1,000 now. Unbelievable. If we look at the indicators, obviously MACD screaming high. I don't think this can last out too much longer. RSI screaming high, trying to break loose and go to another higher high on the RSI, which would be up near 90 or, my God, 100 on the RSI. If that happens, I'm absolutely taking any profits I can. I managed to take about 17 strong a couple days ago. I have about 5.5 brewing right now. If this can last out for the weekend, I'll have about 10, which will be awesome. And that'll give me another chance to whack a big amount and put that on my ledger, which I've been doing. I've been just taking profits, put them on my ledger, trying to save up. Like I told everyone, I wanted to get 3 years' salary saved up and moved to the side so I can figure out what I want to do with my life in general. Either way, weekly, amazing. You have high indicators, but I still don't have a sales signal. If I dip down to the daily, again, we see the same thing. High indicators, the RSI is high, but not ridiculously high. It's just high. It's in overbought, I understand, but gosh, this thing's flying high here. MACD actually has room to go higher if it wants. It's okay. It could be worse. If we look at pivots, right here, pivots, you'll see that we're just now at R3. We could go over R3, bounce the top of it, and go up more. This is pretty incredible to me. All right. At some point, everything retraces, and I understand. We had this retrace back here that went from roughly 675 all the way down to 400. That was roughly 35%, rough 38%. That very much could happen again up here. So I don't want everyone to get super in your bunch if that happens. Okay, very much could do it. We'll see, though. What's up, Ali Malik from Flux? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, everybody. It's a Flux node person who works there, who does his thing, who actually shows up and gives you customer service and will absolutely help you out whenever he can. Interesting how that works, isn't it? It's almost like node CEOs of these companies could hire people like him that do something similar and get the job done. Exactly. So I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me it can't be done. He's right there. Okay. Ali Malik, cool as hell. He'll help you out with anything you need help with on a Flux node. Couldn't be a cooler dude. No excuses. I got high indicators. It's still not a sale. As you see, it never threw a sell signal all the way back down here to 496 at 500. And even then, man, this thing's sitting here bouncing back and forth. I still probably wouldn't have sold that. I'd have gave it a day or 3. Okay. Man, it just looks great. It just looks great. All good things come to an end. I get it, but this has been unstoppable here. Now, I want to show you the Bitcoin pairs and the Ethereum pairs so we get the full spectrum here. Everybody likes to say everything moves with Bitcoin. That's all that matters. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Um, we'll start on the weekly here just to get a little bit more perspective. I've got these red lines drawn, and the red lines are support and resistance. As you see, we failed it right here, but we bounced on the pivot perfectly. And look at that thing pop off the 8 EMA. I don't think this is done versus Bitcoin. This either signifies that Strong will gain or Bitcoin will lose, one of the two. But the ratio will continue to go up in Strong's favor. And I think it goes to at least 0.16 sats. And it could go all the way to R1, which is 0.20 sats. And it very well could just continue on up and go to R2 or this resistance line up here around 0.23 sats. Indicators are high. Don't get me wrong. The MACD is high. RSI is high. But as you just saw on the daily, it can get way worse. It's outperforming Bitcoin again. What do you want me to say? Can't say much more about that. So let's go to Strong versus ETH. How is it performing against Ethereum? This is where things are going to get good. It's got all the room it wants to go versus ETH. All the room it wants to go. If you're considering taking some profits here, what I wouldn't hate would be once this gets up here to the pivot or the 786 up here, which it's going to do. Once it does that, I wouldn't hate swapping some Strong for ETH because I feel like ETH at that time will outperform Strong for a bit. Now you're going to have to eat gas to do that. I get it. But if you've got it on an exchange, then like if you have it on a centralized exchange like KuCoin or Bitrue or some other one, you can swap it for ETH there and save on gas fees. You're just going to have some slippage. That's fine. That's part of the game. But right now it's smoking Ethereum. All the indicators are okay. It's trending up. It's still not overbought. I don't think this is done versus Ethereum. I think it's going to continue to gain on Ethereum. The price of those NFTs is only getting higher and higher and higher and higher. I'm not late. What you talking about, bro? It's exactly when I started. I started at 11 on the dot, my guy. Keith is late. He's a shill now. I know, right? Whatever, dude. So again, amazing production here from Strong. I can't say more about it. It's just, I could say more, but I want to stop being a fucking shill and be real with you. If anybody got in this and you made money, I'm super happy for you. And you don't have to keep thanking me. It's not necessary. I'm happy you're making money more so than anything. You made your own financial decisions. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet you should probably not be paying attention to, but you do. And I'm glad you're here. Now, let's move on to the next one, Flux. I'm skipping over one. Y'all figure that out. Come on, load. All fingernails tap. Refresh. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Flux. As you see, CoinTrader Pro is straight up tripping right now. It threw volume up there and everything else. I don't use volume. Let me erase this. And then we'll go to this one. 404 not found. Great. Now let's do it this way. Flux. Don't work now. Still don't work. Whatever, dude. I can do it without this stuff on there. We had this big run up from here to the bottom back to the top, and that was a take profit line. Now, I told you on the other one that we were getting real close. You know what? I got an idea. Let's do this. Let's try it on this angle. Still nothing. Man, that's disappointing as hell, dude. I hate it when it erases my stuff and doesn't save the data right. We had a pivot point down here. It's getting really close to it. If we pull a pivot, if we pull a fib, I'm going to have to change these fib settings. Sorry, y'all. Oh, it saved that. Look. So dumb. Either way, under 618 still. It's 100% bounce. 786 right here. It's getting really close to Sniper's Alley. If we pull up some indicators here and give it a gander like our RSI, we see that the RSI is right around 40. Okay, I'm expecting a 40 bounce here. Right about there. It's not quite there though yet. You see that? It's got a little bit left of down to get to it. Maybe 35 cents again before it goes down to 33, but we're talking about pretty small margins here. It's trying its best to hold this 786 zone, this range between 618 and 786, this range. As long as it can hold that, it's great. I want to see it do a little bit more. Obviously, it already did a lot. It made a really big move here. If we scan back a little bit and look on the monthly, you'll see what I mean. You've got a very, very nice parabolic move going on right here. Right? It's done this down before and then made more moves up. You could even draw a trend line on it and get really saucy with it and say that this thing's going to keep going more later. But it might have to come down some first to do so, or go sideways. Nothing wrong with that. Again, great project. Wallet's pretty complicated, but dope. And they have good people behind it. And hey, man, how damn important is it to have good people behind a project? It's incredibly important. Incredibly important. I learn a little bit more every day about shills, and it's really hard to deal with. But hey, I'm here for Flux. I've got a Flux node. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to let it ride. I got 2 Flux nodes. I'm going to let them ride. I'm going to let them keep accruing my rewards for me, and we'll see what happens. Real quick, let's bump through some messages before I get too far off in the hole here. Let's see. I'm late fashionably, but here. What's up? What's up, Catfish? My furnace went out last night. My furnace went out last week, but the cool thing is Strong paid for it 100%. Dope, dude. Celebrities are allowed. Stupid dude. Drizzy, what's up? High Water X Investor. Tom and Kilma Dow rolling this week as a heads up. I have Alm as well, all funded with strong, awesome APY. Just be super careful, okay? I'm not into high interest APY either. High interest APY staking is extremely risky. And I know people are going to say, well, what's the risk? Ask anyone who ever did it on Alm. Take your profits. Take your profits. What's up, Zach? He said, Keith, what's good with Strong? I'm all in and I love it, bro. Already did Strong. I started off with that one. Couldn't be happier myself. Strong. Stupid. I see you, Tony's the real no catcher. Absolutely, dude. Tony's the real no catcher. All right, look what Nomad just said right here. Like, share, and subscribe. This guy and others in this chat can potentially change your life for the better, not financial advice. He's not lying, and it ain't just me. It's a team effort. And Catfish Conley is awesome. Nomad. Pre-search is getting installed on all the new Android phones, or did I hear wrong? You're absolutely right. It's pre-installed as an option in Euro phones, not in the US phones. So it's not an American thing yet. It will be eventually. Just give it some time. All right, on to the next one. Let's look at PAC. As you see, not great. Now, good news is here, it's trying to hold this support line. Just right about here. It's trying. If it can, great. As you see, we got right next to oversold right here, but we didn't quite get there. We really need to get over 40 to show me something here. Hasn't done it yet. Bear with it. I think it will eventually. I have a PAC node. I don't really expect it to change my life or anything. I bought it as a diversification play, and it has been diverse, so I can't really complain too much. I don't expect to make an earth-changing difference. It doesn't pay very much, maybe $35, $40 a month or something stupid like that. It's not a ton. It wasn't super expensive, but it was kind of pricey. And like I said, it's long haul. You can always take your coins out, unstake them, and cancel the node if you want. Unlike Strong in that aspect where you have to spend them, you're not doing that on PAC. You're running the node and you're staking your coins on it. The Catfish Stifler, my bad, I forgot that. Strong node made Christmas presents early this year for my kids. Ain't got to worry about it. Perfect, dude. Perfect. This one's trying its best to hold that support line. Like I said, it does have some more support back here. If it wants to fall a little bit more, it's not the end of the world, but I would like to see it rebound. It's had a really nasty fall. And a rebound here would put us back up toward 4 cent, 8 cent, and 10 cent, like I said before. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's do Gala. Again, already kind of did a pretty big performance. Now it's slowed down some. Good news is here, it's holding this support line. If you've taken a private class, you know how big the support resistance lines are. And look what it's doing. It's trying its best to hold that line. That's pretty good. If it can hold that line, great. If not, guess where it's coming back to? The next support line, which isn't very strong, which is down here at 7 cents. I hope it doesn't do that again. I want to see it get back up here around, 16, 18, 20 cent, somewhere around in there. Where honestly, Gala should be near $1. And the reason I say that is if you're going to use it for what they're trying to use it for, which is gaming and stuff like that, you can get it near $1 and make it stable near $1. That'll help out a lot, especially for people who want to use it for what they want to use it for. It's for gaming, in-game use, and that kind of stuff. A round figure of $1 would be very nice. Now they are trying to help control supply and demand right now, which is better than nothing. But I don't expect too much from Gala. It's kind of already paid me off. I'm fine with it. I'm cashing in 10 strong ROI, then compounding 10 for another node, then cashing 10 out. Excellent work. You are taking profits. You are getting your initial out and rolling with house money. That's perfect. That's wise investing. Y'all get how that works? Not just aping new shit over and over and over again? Exactly. Beverly said, come on, Gala. But it's holding support. If it can hold here, that's cool. It's building pressure. I bet if we put Bollinger Bands up here, we'll see that. Yep, it's getting tight. Give it a little bit here. It can range back and forth to about 10 cent or so, 9 cent or so. These Bollinger Bands will get tighter and tighter. The tighter they get, the more likely we are to have some price action here. All right, so, I hit a button. There we go. Let's go on to Mysterium. We just started making some of these today. Nick actually made a handful. I believe the real node catcher, Tony, made some. They're no cost right now, only the cost of VPS. Also, the rewards are terrible right now, so don't go sitting here thinking you're going to make all kind of ape money. That's not how it works. But I like the look of the chart. It's just a big, huge cup so far. Hasn't finished it. Needs to get up here above resistance, which it hasn't done yet. But chart has a lot of room for improvement. And if it can continue this up, could be good to go. We'll pull a fib on it here so we can get an idea of price predictions or ranges of price where it could and couldn't go. Mysterium is available on Uniswap, by the way. You can buy your coins there. You can swap Strong for them or Ethereum or USDC or any USDC 20 coin. ERC 20 coin, I meant, not USDC. Right now, it's stuck under the 618, which just so happens to be that resistance line. We're right about there. You see that mess of resistance? All right. 618 was right on it. If we can get through that, then I think we're clear to 786, which is $1.60. And the interesting thing here is if you look at the high targets, 27, 61, and 197. If it paid you $50, if it paid you 50, saying 50 a month right now, which would be 25 cents a day, which would be roughly a half a Mysterium token a day. If one node paid you that, that would be, let's say, high time frame targets of $60. That would be $30 per node. 10 nodes, that's $300 a day. Not bad. The staking is going to be around 2,000 Mysterium, we think, or 1,000 Mysterium. Was it 1,000 or 2,000, Nick and Tony? My fault. I think it was $600 total. So I think maybe 1,000 Mysterium to stake, and you can get it running. Nick can probably shoot you a link, or Tony can probably shoot you a link over here if you want to look into it a little bit. The nodes group has already been digging through it. What's up, Cryptos11? He says I'm late, but it's all good. Wildwood Flower, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Nate Lambert, what's up? Hey, Anonymous, I saw you on here too, my fault. My bad, y'all. AAA. You were up here somewhere. Where was it? Yeah. Ali, what's up? Keith, what's up, brethren? That's a Southern saying, brethren. Hey, what's up, G Money 1859? Good to see you, my friend. I like seeing new people on here. 50 people watching. That's dope. We don't usually have that many because most people just want to hear what they want to hear and not want to hear the truth. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to shoot facts. 1,000. Thank y'all. Look at that. The real node catcher ain't no joke. Nick ain't no joke. This is what we do, man. This is our life. So, all right. Let's move on to the next one. What else do we got? We got pre-search. This will be the last node we look at. Then we'll move on to some other charts. Now, all-time high previous was right around in here. Right? Right here was the previous all-time high. We made this fall down. We come up. We danced around. And we broke it. Now we are back testing this. This is perfectly fine. Why? When you back test all-time high and sit on top of it and create support, you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good thing. This is going to create new support and set up a chance for a higher high. Not to mention that the entire chart is a giant inverse head and shoulders, and it's on top of the neckline. You think this is over, you're wrong. I still like pre to $1. I still like pre to $1. It already hit my 50-cent number. That made me happy. A nice round dollar number or higher would be great. It may take a little bit. It may move sideways some. That's fine. Testnet's still going on. I think they did bump the rewards up a little bit lately, which is good. So, bear with it. This is a long-term play on pre-search. It's a long-term play. The more this business grows, the more staking happens, the more keywords are bought, the more the supply is going to dwindle, and the more the demand will go up. That's the way economics works, okay? The more the token is used, the more the demand goes up, the more it's worth. So bear with it. It's a long-term play. Drizzy said, good shit, Tony. Cheap as dirt, Drizzy, no brainer. Exactly. I love the truth. That's why I'm here. Thank you, Dan McKenna. Good to see you, bro. What's up, Dustin? We got the jump on it from Tony. Created 2 missed nodes a few weeks ago. Thank you, G Money. Good shit, dude. The truth is hate if you hate the truth. Hey, what's up? Hey, Terry's here. We can get started, everybody. Terry's here. We can get started. Hey, Terry's here. All right. Hey, Jazz said y'all hit the like button, man, for real. 53 people watching, 37 likes. Y'all go hit like. And by the way, people on here who don't normally show up, hey, man, speak your mind. Don't be afraid to comment, okay? This is an open forum. Anybody can say what they want. I don't care. I'm not gonna. No one here is gonna mute you. No one here is going to time you out. That's not how we do it, okay? We want everybody to have their words and everybody have their voice. This is an open forum. It's a grown folks channel. Have you a drink and have you a good evening. Let me get me a drink. Speaking on that, I owe somebody a shot from last time, I think. And it was a bit of a shitty afternoon. So, however, the baseball team won. Hey, man, look, at a baseball game. Pete, if you're on here, I'm going to get back to you, dude. It's been a crazy afternoon. All right? But I'll get back to you, brother. I promise. I know you're going through some shit. I'm here for you, brother. Bottoms up. Me and my friend Jim Beam. Whoo. I'm running a little low. I had to go get some more. Eef. All right, who all we got? It's a halfway point here. Been doing this for a half hour already. Time flies when you're having fun. Frank says, shit, we don't agree all the time. Exactly, dude. We all have differences. We were just talking about this before the stream. So we were discussing, tax havens and whatnot. We were looking over Puerto Rico, and Yvonne has some experience with Puerto Rico, so we were talking about it. And I'm like, hey, man, you could get one of these properties and hide out, blah, blah. And Nick's like, no, man, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do Portugal. And then Frank's like, well, Portugal's this, and if Puerto Rico's this, and then, hey, man, how about Saipan? Because, they're pretty crypto friendly. But the problem is that that's 20 hours away. Well, what's the land like? Can we buy it? No, you can't, but you can long-term lease. Okay, well, that's cool. How much would that cost? Now, we don't always have to agree. That's not how it works, man. You understand? That's not how it works. It's the beauty of this is it's an open forum. We can all speak our mind and get better. It's not about who's right. It's about who can help who make money. You made money. All right, let me get my paper out here so I can write down what y'all saying. All right. Let's see. Can we talk about? No, Chad, I ain't gonna do it. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna. Okay. Real quick let me write this stuff down. Let's do that first. The link. CRV and engine. CeeLo. Got you, Matt. If China Matt says it, boy, you better listen. Rune. I think he means the coin, Nick. It's a conjunctive effort. Thank you, Frank. What's your thoughts on those contracts on BTC that will end today? The more end, the more that will begin, and the more that we begin, the more that ends. This is not going to stop. Matic, PulkX, Got you. PSIT. Or y'all being funny? That might be Rob says to P, and that's cool if it is. Everyone with a blue ranch is in the 786 Assassins, and they're tier 3 Telegram or tier 3 Discord members and Patreon members. And those who are active get to come over to the private chat. And the private chat, we have charts and bullshit constantly. You join there, you message me and let me know you joined, and I will get you a invite over. We don't have 2 rules: no hopium and participate. If you do not participate, you will be removed. It's a private chat for a reason. GLCH. You also get access to the Discord, but I'm not as active on the Discord. Eurus. Got you. FRM and DORA. Dora. I remember you talking about that one, Drizzy. Not gonna do it, Isham. Not gonna do it. You tried to get me. Can we please check it out? I'm not gonna do it, Drizzy. I'm not gonna say it, bro. I'm trying my best to be tight-lipped over here. We don't talk about those who don't, those whom we do not speak of. Can I get the blue, bruh? I'm tier 3. Where to love? Oh, you are? Okay, got you. All right, Lola XDC. What's the take on MKR? Got you, MKR. We shall. Ashley Vandermeer says, not gonna do it. You tried to get me. Nick says, oh, sorry, I've been drinking. Yeah, I got XTC on there, JH. I'll see. That's right, Ignacio. It's $8 a month. Patreon.com/Carolina Keith, right there on the screen. That's where you go. You sign up, and you message me on Telegram, and I will shoot you a private message link and a Discord link, and you can chop it up with us with the best of us. Okay? This is what we do. It's a group effort. It's not just me. Real quick. So, SRX. This will be the last time I speak of it. All right. Everyone at first had 1,000 SRX nodes. All right. You had to have 1,000 SRX to stake on it, and you had to have that to get your reputation built up. And then from there, you could earn coins. Okay. A lot of people had a lot of nodes. All of a sudden, they went to go get their earnings, and they noticed that their nodes were no longer staking correctly. It was not saying staked. It was saying false, not a staker. Well, there was an update that was asked to be put through. The update may or may not have worked. And why do I say that? Because I have multiple people messaging me about this. I have, before the stream started, I thought I had 17 messages that I haven't looked at, private messages. Before the stream started, like 3 minutes beforehand, I looked at it. I had 23 private messages of people messaging me wanting to know how to fix their nodes and why they're not working. Okay, so they said, all you got to do is update it, and then it'll start working again. Guess what? Tried that. That didn't work. That didn't work. It's too late now. You've already clicked on claim to try to get your rewards, and your rewards were taken away as punishment for not having your update done. And people say, that's not true. That's not how it worked. Where'd them rewards go then? They're just gone? You're just going to not give them back? Because they had their shit staked. They did their part. Now you're reneging on the deal and then not giving them their shit. And that's not cool with me. All right? You entered into a contract with me. I entered into a contract with you. I've done my part. Yes, I know it's testnet. I get that. I get that. Problem. You can't do shit like this in the middle of the night and expect it to be cool with me. Not going to happen. Then, on top of that, not say anything else about it when tons of people who helped build your ecosystem come through and ask questions and you refuse to answer them. You won't say nothing back. Then you send your shields out to do damage control. I ain't cool with that. Not even a little bit. That rubbed me the wrong way. Okay? I'm not very emotional about this. I don't care as much as people think. I'm irritated about the people who I recommended to get these nodes, and then they did this. That irritates me because it makes me look bad. Because I tried to help people out by getting them on stuff, only to watch people get screwed. Not cool with me at all. Now, is that my responsibility? No, it's not. It's your responsibility to take care of your own money. Regardless of that, man, it looks really bad on me as a quote unquote influencer to be putting this information out there to have someone else not really want to back it up. I just showed you Ali Malik on here, okay? Cool ass dude from Flux, man. He don't have to show up to these live streams. He could just say, fuck you, Keith. But he doesn't. He shows up. He shows up. How cool is that? That's incredibly cool to me, okay? He's the guy you need to talk to for help on Flux. And if he can do it, there's no excuses, okay? There's no excuses. Flux is a much bigger operation than Storex. Much bigger, okay? Yeah, here he is. So that being said, I'm washing my hands with talking about them. I still have my nodes. Mine didn't get affected by the problem. I don't know why. I didn't update anything, and they still worked fine, okay? And before people say it's just the update, that's not true because people are putting the update in and it's still not working on their nodes, okay? Multiple things going on there. Now, last time I'm going to talk about it, I'm not going to show charts on it anymore. I'm not going to recommend people get the nodes anymore. I'm out on it. I'm going to keep my nodes and let them go until they burn to the ground. I'll just sell off my rewards every time I get them. I'm good with it because my money's been made. I've been in the green. But like I said, I'm done with it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Please do your own thing on your money. It's your money. It's not mine. If it's my money, I'll spend it how I want. If you want to give me your money to spend it, I promise you, I'm going to save it for the next time I go to Vegas so we can get that Lambo, Nick. Don't think I haven't been thinking about it. I've been talking about it every day. Even told the girlfriend about it, and then she told the kid about it, and he asked me, how come we didn't get it? So, all right, let's get these charts. Fuck all that negativity. I'm a pretty positive dude. I don't like being negative. It irritates me. So, all right, real quick, let's answer these questions, then we'll jump into these charts that y'all asked for. Bet you can't, best $8 you can't possibly spend. Thank you, bro. Rep still at 0, updated 4 hours ago. Thank God I didn't enter that. I know, right, Sean. Let's see. It's all given back. Yep, I give all the money away on Patreon. I don't keep any of that money. Same thing with Google when I do YouTube streams. If people donate, I don't keep any of that money. I just give it away. Honestly, I didn't like the CEO. He sounded crappy. Better late than never. What's up, Chi-Town? Good to see you, brother. Fresh out the Chi-City, Chicago. By the way, that's where my girlfriend wants to go next, to Chicago. And I'm like, that doesn't sound awful, but I don't know if everybody's going to want to go. You wanted to go heavy on a node project like Strong. What would you choose out of your grouping for long-term growth and ROI? Yeah, probably Strong and Flux. Both of those nodes I like to run out for a while. Gala as well. They have a good business model. They just need to get their ass in gear and get with it. Those three would probably be the ones I have the most faith in. Yeah, hey Peter O, bro, I'm gonna get back to you on the text messages, dude. It's been a crazy afternoon. I promise I'll get back to you. McLaren, Wraith. Oh, I know, dude, but that was all of them. We'll be there. We'll be there. Yo, Tony, the real node catcher, just dropped $100 bill. I guess I'm supposed to get up and twerk now, right? Oh, here's a slapping one. What does this sound like? $100. Let's go. Hey, bro, listen. The real node catcher don't play no games. He said, Lambo's desert. I'm there on round 2. Promise you better be there, bro. Because listen, we had a hell of a good time the first time. And I want all the admins there next time. Not just half of them. Including China Matt. China Matt, where you at? Damn, dude. All right, let me get a drink. Hold on. How about some Evan Williams? Sound good? Evan Williams for the culture. Aunt Lawson said 50 cal on the Hummer. Bro. The food, anything 20-minute radius, Chicago. Murder capital, Chicago. I know, man, it was just an idea. Twerk, at least drink. Y'all are stupid. Okay, here we go. Evan Williams. For Tony. Thank you, brother. Tony Ruiz is a G. Woo. Oh, oh, that Evan Williams put you down. Whoo. That got my voice. Damn. All right. You sent Tony the Lambo brochure, stupid dude. All right. Let's start with Link here. All right. Back to reality. I have to be semi entertaining or people won't watch. Okay. It looks like Link is trying its best to fight through some resistance here. We got a decent looking fib. We're over at 50. Damn, that Evan Williams got me. Yeah, over the 50. That's good. Are we over the pivot here yet? Yes, we are. We're about to break R3. This is a good look right here. I see one trend line that needs to break on Link, which is right here. Okay. Let's see that trend line break. If we can break that trend line, hey man, we got a solid move to 40 and 46. Break 40 and 46, we can head up here towards 80 and $100. That's a long way, yes. That may take time, okay? I don't think it's going to just shoot straight up there, but your indicators have all the room they want to go up. I like this chart a lot on Link. It is a buy. Good call, whoever brought it up. CRV. And that was the weekly. I didn't even talk about the daily. All right, so daily on CRV, it's still fighting around, building pressure right here. It's got a pennant formed. We're over the pivot. We're under R1. We're still under the trend line, just like Link. Indicators sideways for the most part, trying it's to become a buy on the MACD, but not there yet. Bollinger Bands. Oh boy, look at them Bollinger Bands pinch. It's finna happen. Woo. Good, because I got a lot of money in CRV and I'm here for all of it. The cloud. Oh man, she's a go on the cloud. Hot almighty. Hide all this shit. Look at that. Oh yes, 4 check marks. You got conversion over base. You have green cloud. You have lag over the candles, and you are over the cloud on price. Excellent. 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 CRV is ready to rock. About time. Where do I see CRV going? Well, let me erase some of these damn arrows that I drew that look all stupid. There we go. Weekly. Another arrow. Damn it, Keith. This thing took a huge drop. And after that huge drop, started moving sideways. There's a couple lines here it needs to break. What are these lines? There's some resistance right there and support. It's breaking it now. We have another zone right here. Okay. This is it. Once we get out of this range at 360, break north of this range, and there's no resistance to be heard of. Okay. There's none. All the way to wherever it wants to go. Don't say it can't happen. And when this does happen, because I believe it will happen, man, look, Keith's taking a good long vacation after that. Okay. You feel me? A good long vacation. A good long vacation. Vegas or Chicago. What gun you got? Eyes. Stupid dude. I have all of them, bro. Yeah, I like CRV a lot here. I've been on this coin for a while. Yes, people lost money on it, but if you had stop losses set, you'd have been fine. It'd have kicked you on the stop losses and you only lost a little bit. I managed to get stopped out on it. I got stopped out multiple times. I tried to chase it a little bit. That didn't work out great for me. However, I'm much more in the green now because I managed to buy the triple bottom right here. And when the triple bottom formed up, I managed to get it. And now we're looking much better. So when this goes, remember it. It's currently a buy, by the way. Engine. Then we'll get to CeeLo. Here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's take this fib off first. We have a trend line right here that needs to break, just like the last one. This is weekly, by the way. Let me go down to the daily. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit easier to see on the weekly. Trend line right here from the top. down. As you see, it hasn't quite broken that trend line yet. We need this to break. Once this breaks, hey man, she's off to the races. You could probably pull a pennant like that and see that it's trying its best to get through. It just hasn't done it quite yet. It has all of the support. Man, oh man, oh man. I like Engine a lot right here. There's a lot of going on right here, but it's over top of it, and that is perfectly fine. I like Engine. CeeLo. Oh yeah, same thing. Big wicks being thrown right here. And oh, if I take this wick, which is a little bit obtuse, yeah, that's a bit much. Let's look for some support and resistance. All right, yeah, there you go. You got a lot of wicks here, but it's over support now, which is good. It's got a couple little lines here left to break. Break those, and I believe you're off to the races a bit here on CeeLo. Indicators are okay. So it may take a bit, may bounce around and test support a little bit more here. But, you know, you're looking at a pretty good set of numbers here. Like, gosh, $7.80 or potentially $9, $10, or $11. $7.80, $9, $10, $11 on CeeLo. But you already knew that, China Matt, because you're really good. Rune. Right? Hey, breaking the 200. All right. Not bad. We like to see things get through the 200 MA. And the reason is the 200 MA is the strongest magnet on the chart. Okay. Almost always the price comes back to the 200 MA at some point. It takes a while, but it usually comes back. And it's a very, very sticky line. It's hard to get away from it. Once it does, good, but it has to get away from it first. So this one's breached it. You've got a lot of price action moving up here, and you've got a lot of moving averages that are all balled up. Okay, these are a little bit out of order. They're going to have to reset themselves, but I think they will in time. This may actually dance sideways a little bit, but you know, it's not a sell. It's technically a buy. If you had this trend line here that you were looking at, you've just broken it. It may test the top of this trend line. Should make sense. Okay, it just broke that trend line. You may test the top of it a little bit here. Your indicators are actually good. RSI is a little high. MACD needs to cross over into bullish territory. It's not quite there yet. So yeah, we may get a test on the top of this 200 and give you a good entry. But technically a buy right now. Matic. All right. I don't know why I did USDT. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Indicators look good, meaning they have room to go more up if they'd like. All right. So 618 still trapped under right here. We have a couple little mini inverse head and shoulders trying to form. Let's show you what I mean here. Pull up my drawing tool. I got one here. All right, then I got this one here. We saw this on Zill, all right? Had these multiple inverse head and shoulders with a neckline. Right, here's a neckline. Got that? It's only a matter of time for this breaks, everybody. Pay attention. When it does break, it's going to $2. And everyone's going to say, well, I wish I had a bought Matic. Could have been. Okay, well, you've been told. It's a buy right now. I like this chart. Just needs to break that neckline. Break that neckline at 160 and hold it. You're up to $2, $2.40, and almost $3, somewhere around in there. Pole X. All right. Yeah, this is a very, very wicky chart right here, but as you see, it is currently a buy. It's sweeping up now. It's doing that 45-degree angle move where it's up 45 and then up some more, I bet. Pulling a fib on it. You hit take profit already, so this may dance a little bit sideways, chase the wicks, and then fail out a little. But that's okay. If we're looking back here, we pull down from the top to the bottom. We're measuring the downtrend. We're stopped right at the 50, okay? So I really, really, really want to see it get over 002. You get up over 002, then we can boogie because there's not a whole lot of resistance left. and that creates an uptrend. Right now, it's still in a downtrend because it hasn't broken that 50 fib. It is a buy, though, not a sell. PSIT. Not there. You guys are probably fucking with me. Yep. Dicks. GLCH. Glitch. Okay. Not a bad looking chart here. It looks a lot like Strong when Strong came out. Down, then all the way back up. And what we're doing now. Only this one had this big retrace, and now it's trying to rebound. You are currently right at Sniper's Alley. A breach of, that's the weekly. Let me go to the daily. RSI looks good. You're under 786. This needs to bounce here. It's trying its best. You've got a lot of resistance here at 786 that it's been fighting. Once you break 786, though, there's hardly any left, and then you're up toward $2, or actually $3 on glitch, $4 and $6. $3 for sure, then 4 and 6. Ooh, that sounds pretty good on glitch. Urus. URUS. US, that's not shit. All right, hang on. All right. Man, you're right. This coin has been gone, dude. Look at that thing run. It started at 477 and it's all the way up to 122. Jesus. Now, I'm not going to tell you to ape in and buy this because that's 2,500% up already. But damn, that thing's been on fire, man. It's going to pull back eventually here. You've got some bearish divergence on the RSI. See that? The price is going up. That shows me that's probably going to fade out here. But damn, this thing had a killer run. 2,500%. Man. It's not a sale technically. However, I'm warning you. On Eurus. FRM. Ferrum Network. All right, this one's got a pretty good looking trend going up right here. It's got a failed inverse. I'm sorry, it's got a failed head and shoulders that broke north, which is good. That's a double bottom here, or maybe even a triple bottom. Now we're bouncing out, trying to break loose here. Yeah, man, it's right at the 50. Break 29 cents, or actually, I guess 30 cents is more realistic. Break 30 cents, and we got 41 and 66. It's got to get by 41 first, though. All right, there is some resistance and chop there. It might have to fight through, but 66 cents if it can. I believe it's probably going to calm down a little bit, though. Don't hate it. It's not a sale. I think that's Donna. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let's do XTC. Okay. XTC has had an amazing run up here. It's done nothing but go up all the way since June. Had this little dips and dives along the way, but it's still going. And right now, it's currently sitting on top of support. And I believe it's building up some pressure here. Yep. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands. Yep. It's failing at the moment, trying to break through support. But the RSI is right on 40, so this looks like it's going to jog sideways a bit to me. Bands are still wide on the weekly. It may need some more time to calm down and catch up. I don't hate it, but it already made a good run. And now it needs to breathe a bit. I know that irritates some people when I say that, but you know, I try not to give you the bullshit here. I try to be straight with you. Yeah, right at 1414. So this could breach and go up to 27 cents here. But I don't exactly expect that. However, it's trying its best to hold support. If it can hold this support, we do get a chance at 27 cents. One step at a time, though, okay? One step at a time. What else we got? Keep. All right. Anyone besides me in hot? No, I don't have any hot. A man's put Donna. Bro, if y'all are fucking with me, I'm sorry because I'm a little bit drunk and it's been a long ass day, Drizzy. I stashed some holo on my ledger 2 years ago. Damn, Mullet, I hear you, bro. I used to be back in the jam. Nice. All right. Made great gains. I hear you. All right. Let's do MKR. All right. MKR. Similar to XTC, how it drove sideways here, it kind of looks like that's happening again. You got a head and shoulders forming right here, but it is over support. So it may just rock sideways for a bit here. Indicators are starting to flatten out a little bit. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. So I'm going to give that a maybe. Keep. Oh, yeah. This one looks a little better. It's on top of support. I had this big run up and breach right here on the weekly. Kind of over support, but not exactly. It may go down a little farther here. There's one little support blop right here, but that's not very much. So I like 64 cents on keep to come down first before it actually does something important here. So it's going to be a no on keep until then. I'm not typing that shit, Drizzy. Oh, God. Hot bit. All right, let's just do holo chain real quick. Yeah, this one had a great run. Great run. But it's starting to drive sideways now. But look at the bands. Boy, she's pinching. Look at that shit, though. Okay. You better be prepared here because this one's getting ready to do something. See how tight those Bollinger Bands pinch down? Yeah, man, it's right under the 50. Break 009, and she's gone. She's going to come up to 1 cent, 1.1 cent. Yeah, this could get moving here. It doesn't mean it will. I'm just saying it could. It needs to make a higher high. Hasn't made that yet. Needs to make a higher high, and I'd like to see a higher high over a 013. 015, 016, 019, even 2 cent would be a higher high. And that's not an overall higher high. That's just a local higher high. I need to see it actually over top of 3 cents. And that would be an all-time higher high or a breach of all-time enterprise discovery. Hasn't done that yet. VRA for cigar. Some of y'all been around a while, and I can tell. Now we're talking, look, 44 people and 50 likes. That's awesome. That's the kind of ratio I want to see. Where it's more likes than people. That's what's up. That means you came and saw something just so you could say you came and saw it, which is dope. All right. My phone's over here blowing up, dude. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this answering shit for the rest of the night. All right. So over 886, over 76, you broke redistribution here. You're trying its best to break through all-time high again. And honestly, it looks like it's going to do it to me. Bands are wide. Yes, trying to breach the top of the bands. Honestly, it looks like it's going to do it. So it looks like it's going to get to 009. It looks like 09, maybe even 1 cent. So VRA has a lot of room to go here. I like this one, actually. It's a good-looking chart. Daily's got some divergence it needs to break, but I think it can do it. All right. What's up, Lola? All right. Robert Pinkney. Thank you, bro. Good to see you. I'm glad you got on here. The problem is it's time to go home. What is that chart now? This is Veracity, VRA. So it's 12 o'clock. That's an hour. I only ever do an hour. I try to stop there. Thank everyone for showing up. We'll be back to do this again on Tuesday. I don't want to spend forever going over this. I like to try to keep it short and sweet to the point. So from me and the assassins over here in blue, thank y'all. I appreciate everybody who comes through. All those guys are badass, and ladies too, the queens. Thank y'all very, very much. I'll see y'all guys on Tuesday. I'll leave you with this. You could have been anywhere in the world and you're here with me. As the great Notorious B.I.G. said, I appreciate that. So on Tuesday, I'll see you.